You too, it's your boy Big Baby, and today, coming at you with part two of how to win and play now online games. And as you can see, I'm using the Brooklyn Nets. Now this gameplay is a little bit older because you saw Kyrie, Spencer Dinwiddie, and KD. And I'm pretty sure as of January 12th is when this is supposed to come out. They're not, all three of them are not in the lineup. KD might, maybe one of them comes back. I don't think Dinwiddie's coming back anytime soon. I hope he makes a full recovery with his partial Achilles tear. KD had COVID, and I don't know what Kyrie was out with, but when this video drops, all three of them is not going to be in the lineup, so this is a little bit older. But what I'm going to talk about in this video is, once again, is not specific to Brooklyn, but it could be used for any team. This is more so tier 1, because this is when defense matters in any game you play. But I'm going to focus on defense specifically in this game, because when you play with a tier 1 team, offense is almost guaranteed. Alright, offense is almost guaranteed because you're going to have at least one superstar talented player on the offensive end. Unless you use the Toronto Raptors, because let's be honest, Pascal Siakam, he's probably a star level offensively, but other than that, they don't have a superstar offensively talented player on that team. So other than that, any other tier 1 team, you're going to have a guy there with that kind of ability. So then you got to focus on defense, which you about to see here. I froze it because this is my primary go-to defense. Shrink the floor. If you don't feel like pausing the game, setting up your defensive settings, in my opinion, I recommend just go shrink the floor, because guys, they want to go to the basket. The only times they shoot is catch and shoot. If they're isoing you, they want to get to the rim. And playing online, they want to get to the basket. It's not rec. It's not, part where they chose their animations and they're really comfortable with it. This playing online where I don't think there's a lot of guys who just stay with one team and just use them over and over to the point where they got their jumper just down packed like they would if it was their own my player. So I always go shrink the floor if you don't feel like pausing the game. But there's 3 big tips in this game, because like I said, the biggest thing is defense for this game, but there's 3 things defensively that I really want to get to in this game. The first one is on-ball defense. And when I mean on-ball defense, I see I'm getting a foul with Kyrie. I mean, don't let the bot play on ball for you. I mean, don't play off ball. Maybe play off ball like 10% of the game or 20% of the. It depends. How much is he using screens? Because if you want to play off ball on the screen, that's okay. Don't play on ball in the ISO, at least in my opinion. Unless for some reason there's a guy on the court that can't shoot threes and he's sitting on the 3-point line, and you just can't get the guy that's guarding him to sag all the way off and to help you at the paint. So I say play on ball. I personally just play on ball defense. I don't like playing off ball because, well, other than what I just stated, it's more of a moral thing. I just feel like I feel like I'm disappointing, just everybody if I just stay on an off-ball defender. Like, I feel like if you off-ball, you might be cool with the devil. Like, you just don't have no regard for human life at all. If you just like off-balling all game, and you never like to play on-ball. So, in my opinion, you should play. I don't get my ankles broke there. Oh yeah, I got my ankles broke. Play on-ball defense. I know the input delay is kind of bad and it might deter you, but just play it. On another note, this has nothing to do with defense, but you about to see me. I don't think he was playing on-ball defense here. Yeah, he not playing on-ball defense. He not using PJ Tucker. Yeah, eat that. Hold that. Hold my green release real quick with KD. But yeah, back to defense though. Play on-ball defense. That's the number one thing. I say play on-ball defense. Number two is know you're going to have to give up something when you play defense. Because this is 2K21. It's all offense. If you play rec, if you play park, or even if you play now online and you use these tier 1 teams, you know you're going to get banged on. You're going to get dunked on. You're going to jump. Actually, you're not even going to jump. You're going to get sucked into the animation so hard, you're not going to be able to do anything because you can't control your player. You just got to sit there and just get banged on for free. But and on a serious note, make sure you just make sure you accept. You got to give up. You got to give up something. Like notice right here, I'm double teaming James Harden. I'm giving up an open 3 to PJ Tucker in the corner. I fouled him, but I'm giving up an open 3 to somebody on the court. But I don't want Harden to shoot. I don't want him to get going. I don't want him to get hot. Because if Harden gets hot, he's already hard to stop. It's going to be even worse. Excuse me. So, second thing, make sure you understand you got to give up something, man. You got to give. Like, look at this. I'm using Landry Shamet on James Harden. First, that's a horrible defensive matchup. The Brooklyn Nets don't really have a lockdown perimeter defender. Their best defender on the perimeter is arguably Durant or Taurean Prince, one of those two. But other than that, they don't really have anybody that's just going to lock you up. And if we're being honest with somebody like Harden, you're not locking him up, but you want him to be slowed down. And right now, I'm actually doing not the best job of that. I'm throwing different looks by double teaming him every now and then. I'm not going to double team John Wall because I know I want him to shoot. I don't want Harden to shoot. I don't want him to dunk on anybody either. But I know one of those two things is going to happen. So I'm trying to get the ball out of his hands until I get a suitable defender on him. So with Harden, which you're actually going to see later on in the game as I'm getting up a 3 to PJ Tucker. I don't know why I double team John Wall. I don't need to double team John Wall. But you're going to see later on in this game, I'm going to make a defensive adjustment on Harden that's going to really help me secure this victory. That's not going to help me secure the victory. I'm just jumping all over the damn place, letting John Wall get an open shot. Alright, y'all. We're going into the third quarter, the second half. We're up 28-22. We're shooting better than him, but we're up by 6 only. That shouldn't be real. We should be up by more than 6. So this is where I'm going to make my biggest adjustment of the game. And this is the third tip. The third tip is whenever you face somebody like a Harden, somebody like a LeBron, somebody like a Giannis, whenever you face somebody like that, you have to put your best perimeter defender on them. I don't know what the world that shot was. That should have been an easy dunk, but that became a violation. We should have had an easy 2 points. But anyway, you're about to see right here in this timeout, I'm about to make the biggest adjustment of the game and put Kevin Durant on James Harden. Kevin Durant is 6'10", 7'6" wingspan. I can give Harden space and I can challenge his shot a lot easier with him than if I'm using Spencer Dinwiddie or if I'm using somebody like Landry Shamet. So you're going to see Harden. He's going to end up being guarded by KD. And life for Harden is going to get a lot more difficult. Because this quarter, I basically said to myself, KD's primary role is to make Harden miss, as I made John Wall miss. Kyrie not the best defender, but you know, if you discipline enough, you can still make guys like John Wall miss up close in the paint. Excuse me. So you're going to see right here, he's trying to ISO me. And I force him into a fade mid-range. We want him to take shots like that. We want him to work harder for those shots. And I feel like KD is just he's just the right guy for the job. He make him take tougher shots. So as you see, he didn't have a shot there because DeAndre Jordan helped out. But you're going to see here, he's going to make this shot. But look at how contested that was. That was 29% contested. It's still open, but it's considerably a lot more contested than it would have been if Spencer was on him, if Shamet was on him. So you see right here, we're playing great. We're playing good defense. You know, like I said, we don't want anything easy. We force him to miss. We do not want anything easy from him. Excuse me. We don't want anything easy as, ooh, that was a sweet alley-oop. I'm pretty sure that's the furthest thing from realistic as you can get. But hey, I just thought it was pretty nice. And you know what I'm saying? I gotta have fun on this game somehow. So sometimes you gotta have fun with the BS. But you're gonna see right here, I'm gonna contest this shot. That's a horrible shot. And I don't have the stats, or I wasn't able to check the stats at the end of the game. But I'm pretty sure he missed a lot of shots when I put KD on Harden. Or he didn't feel comfortable shooting the same way. As you see, we're both tired, and that's also going to play a role. See, KD, like, he got an open three right there, but he's tired, you know. He's tired. He's been dribbling. He's going to miss. He paused the game out of frustration, but I don't get why. He's going to get lucky with this shot, but if you're tired like that, you shouldn't make many shots, in my opinion. Not jump shots anyway. Because I'm pretty sure he got like 50% or less of energy. The only time Harden left the game, I think, was when he took him out at the end, like close to the end of the second quarter. Other than that, oh, that was the end of the quarter. I was about to say, why the world KD just throw it up like that? But anyway, other than that, he's had Harden in for the whole entire time. Which, don't do that. If it's like a historic team where you got like 7 real people, that's one thing. Because I would recommend that you run your players into the ground before you put a fake trash can in there. But if you're using a current team, you do not want to do that. You want to give your guys breathing room. You know, you want to give breathing room. You want to give your guys a breather. You want to let them sit down on the bench, drink some Gatorade, build up some energy. You see, he don't have the Gatorade symbol here because it's start of a new quarter, so he refreshed just a little bit. But you're gonna see here, this is an optional thing to do because he's gonna get tired regardless. He's not gonna take him out. He's gonna break that three. John Wall not shooting and making those threes. You know, maybe he shot, timed it better. Well, of course, if he timed it better, he would have made it. But I don't believe he can time it better. So this is an optional thing though. What I started doing in the fourth quarter, I started taking Harden one-on-one. Because if you face somebody who leaves a guy in for the whole time and they have defensive ability like Harden, you want to make him work on defense. You want to tire him out. I'm going to brick here, but I'm pretty sure by me posting up Harden, as you see, he got the Gatorade symbol again. It's going to take energy just having just body contact. Body contact drains energy. What he's doing right here is actually stupid because Harden is his offense. John Wall is not going to score, or he's not going to score efficiently. Not efficient enough for me to just sit there and change my defense. So he should not press with Harden at all. He should find some kind of way to hide Harden on defense. If you ask me, if he ain't going to take him out, because what's the point of running him into the dirt on defense and then trying to use him on offense for scoring purposes? It just doesn't make sense if you ask me. But you're going to see right here, he tried to score John Wall. He's going to score there. That was a good pick and roll sequence right there. But the game is about to come to a close because he's going to try to score John Wall Harden, but we got the defense for it now. We got KD on Harden. That's his only objective. It's just to stop Harden. We're not even using KD on offense really anymore. Not in the second half. We're just using him in there just to guard Harden. We're going to take him out though. The only reason we taking him out is because Harden's already tired. Harden's not. I don't care who I have on him now. I don't fear Harden really anymore. He got the Gatorade symbol. He ain't gonna come out. So he just gonna be jacking up shots and he just gonna be bricking or airballing. As long as I play decent enough defense. But he's not gonna be able to just cross me up and then hit shots like that. Not anymore unless he calls all his timeouts or something. But the game's about to come to an end. He's going to end up quitting soon because he can't score no more. This is just the second part of this long series that I'm just going with how to win playing online games. If you want to see another team in particular, make sure you comment down. I already have a few set games that I have that I'm going to come out with. But I'm pretty sure there's teams like the Bulls and the Sixers. I haven't used them quite yet. So if you want to see teams like that, just make sure you comment down below. But other than that, if you like what you see, make sure you like and subscribe. And as it should be coming up real soon after he just airballed that three. I think I'm gonna dribble up the court and hit a floater real quick, and then he's gonna leave because you see he's just standing there with Harden. He's not moving. So yeah, I'm gonna hit this floater, then he's gonna end up leaving. But yeah, if you like what you saw, make sure you leave a like, subscribe, and comment what other team you'd like to see me use. But I'll catch you in the next video. Yeah.